Get ready to explore because today we're talking about Istanbul. Not like the Istanbul you might have heard about before. This is for the curious, the adventurous, the traveler who wants to see a city that never sleeps. Forget what you think you know, because we're diving into the heart of it all. We're talking ancient history mixed with modern excitement, delicious food, and a nightlife that'll amaze you. This isn't just a video, it's your guide. We're showing you the spots that most tourists wouldn't even know to look for. We're going deep, my friends. This is about experiencing a culture, not just observing it. So get ready. Hit that like button because you're about to see Istanbul in a whole new way. From sunrise to sunset, Istanbul has something for everyone. Whether it's the food, the sights, or the nightlife, Istanbul is a city that will captivate you. So pack your bags, and let's go on this unforgettable journey together. All right, first up, we gotta talk about Hagia Sophia. This place is legendary, and I'm not using that word lightly. We're talking over 1,500 years old. Can you even wrap your head around that? Built as a church, then a mosque, now a museum. Talk about a serious identity crisis, right? But that's what makes it so fascinating. You walk in, and you can feel the weight of history, of empires rising and falling, of different faiths coming together under one incredible dome. Seriously, that dome, it's massive, like floating on air. Look up, look closely at the mosaics, the calligraphy, it's mind-blowing. The blend of Byzantine and Ottoman architecture is unlike anything you've ever seen. And listen, I know museums aren't everyone's thing, but trust me on this one. Hagia Sophia isn't just a building, it's a time machine. You'll walk out of there buzzing, guaranteed. After you've soaked up all that history, take a walk around the Sultan Ahmed Square. It's right outside, and it's the perfect place to people watch, grab some street food, we'll get to that later, and just soak up the atmosphere. Okay, so, just a stone's throw from Hagia Sophia is the Blue Mosque. And yeah, it's called the Blue Mosque, but let me tell you, the inside is a whole different story. We're talking about walls adorned with over 20,000 handmade Iznik tiles. That's like the Rolls-Royce of tiles, people. The patterns, the colors, they're mesmerizing. And the light streaming in through the hundreds of stained glass windows, it's like stepping into a kaleidoscope. But here's the thing. It's not just visually stunning. The Blue Mosque is an active place of worship, so you're experiencing its beauty along with locals who come here to pray. Remember to be respectful, dress modestly. That means covering your shoulders and knees. And ladies, you'll need a headscarf. Trust me, the tranquility you'll feel inside is worth it. Take a moment, sit down, and just breathe it all in. It's a pretty humbling experience. Oh, and before I forget, try to catch the mosque at sunset. The way the light hits those domes is absolutely magical. All right, guys, get ready to have your senses overloaded because we're hitting the Grand Bazaar. This place is a labyrinth of over 4,000 shops, a sensory explosion of colors, smells, and sounds. We're talking spices that'll make your eyes water, Turkish delight that melts in your mouth, carpets so intricate you'll think they were woven by fairies. Okay, maybe not fairies, but you get the point. Don't be afraid to haggle. It's part of the experience. Channel your inner negotiator, have some fun with it, and you'll walk away with some unique souvenirs. But honestly, the real magic of the Grand Bazaar isn't even about the shopping. It's about getting lost in the maze of alleyways, stumbling upon hidden courtyards, sipping Turkish tea with shopkeepers who've been there for generations. It's a crash course in Istanbul's soul, and you're gonna love it. Oh, and pro tip, grab a simit from a street vendor. It's a kind of Turkish bagel, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, perfect for snacking while you explore. When the sun goes down in Istanbul, the energy level goes way up, and there's no place that embodies that more than Istiklal Street. This place is alive, a 24/7 carnival of street performers, musicians, shops that are open late, and a ridiculous amount of food. We're talking about the heart of Istanbul's nightlife, a place where you can find everything from traditional Turkish taverns to rooftop bars with killer views. Start your evening with a stroll down Istiklal Street. Get lost in the crowd, check out the street art, Maybe grab a Turkish coffee. It's strong stuff, I'm warning you. As the night goes on, duck into one of the side streets and find a place that speaks to you. Listen for live music. Follow the sound of laughter. Trust your gut. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on the historic red tram that runs down the middle of the street. It's a classic Istanbul experience. Okay, if Istiklal Street is the heart of Istanbul's nightlife, then Taksim Square is the aorta, the main artery pumping energy into this city. This is where it all goes down. You've got the iconic Republic Monument standing tall, a symbol of Turkey's modern history. But around it, it's pure chaos in the best possible way. Street food vendors slinging durum and lahmacun. Trust me, try both. Crowds gathering for impromptu concerts, and a constant hum of conversation. This is where you come to feel the pulse of the city, to get swept up in the energy. And listen, Taksim Square isn't just about partying. Take some time to explore the surrounding streets. You'll find hidden cafes, art galleries, and some of the best vintage shops in Istanbul. It's a melting pot of cultures, a place where East meets West, and you're right in the middle of it. Now, if you're looking for something a little more off the beaten path, a little more edgy, then hop on a ferry and head over to Kadıköy. This is the Brooklyn to Istanbul's Manhattan, a hipster haven packed with vintage shops, record stores, and cafes where you can actually hear yourself think. Start your day at the Kadıköy market, a sprawling maze of fresh produce, seafood, and street food that'll blow your mind. Grab some Turkish coffee, again, strong stuff, and just wander through the stalls, taking it all in. From there, head down to the waterfront. You'll find a string of bars and cafes with stunning views of the Bosphorus. This is the perfect place to relax, watch the sunset, and soak up the laid-back vibes. So, there you have it, your crash course in the best Istanbul has to offer for young travelers. From ancient history to buzzing nightlife, this city has something for everyone. But listen, this was just a taste, a glimpse into the magic that awaits you. The real adventure starts when you get there and explore for yourself. So, what are you waiting for? Book that ticket, pack your bags, and get ready for an experience you'll never forget. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for more travel guides like this. See you in the next adventure.